everyone? Welcome to another episode of Spring Fever, brought to you by Royal Retros, your one-stop shop for all the best merch. They even have AFL merch. We're not going to talk any arena football because it is a giant shit show right now. We will leave that for the actual, real arena people. But, as always, it is me, XFL Jim.
For the love of fucking football!
Joined by the one, the only, it is Erik, a.k.a. Uncle Rico. What is up, my man?
Nothing, man. What's up with you, dude? I missed you on the weekend, dude.
I know. You messaged
my
me.
proficiency getting work done wasn't as efficient.
Again, I do have to announce, sadly, this Saturday I will not be streaming. My dad is throwing a big party that I must attend. Sunday there will be a stream. I will confirm, Sunday there will be a stream.
Well, I'm letting you know if I'm not there Sunday, one of my crazy ex-girlfriends is in town and we are going out for lunch on Saturday. If I'm not there on Sunday, she got me, Jim.
That'll be a blast, Erik.
She got me.
Erik, let's before we take a look backward at the UFL, before we get into the UFL, I think it's about time because we are in May. This is the month of the CFL preseason. We're going to get some games coming up. I thought it would be fun to look at some CFL futures to kind of sprinkle us and just get us ready. Just CFL's around the corner, everybody. The United Football League is my one love and joy, but the CFL is around the corner. To start us off, Erik, the Ottawa Red Blacks plus 2,200.
No,
your long shot.
What's going on with their quarterback position?
Who knows? Who knows?
What's his face? Where's he at?
I think for his sake, I hope he retired. I haven't done a lot of CFL deep dive. Don't worry, CFL Jim is coming. But the Red Blacks are a mess. Argonauts are a mess at quarterback as well. But next up is the Calgary Stampeders at plus 1,600.
Nope.
Edmonton Elks also plus 1,600.
Interesting. They started looking good, but I feel that price is a little low.
It's a little low. People are really hyping up the quarterback, and I for good reason. He looked really good. Canadian native, great pickup for Edmonton. I love what they're doing right now. It's a little low. This team is historically really bad. Recent history. Really bad. Really bad. Saskatchewan Roughriders, plus 1,500. I still believe Edmonton still hasn't won a home game. Did they win? I don't think they won one last year.
So I'm looking at RotoWire right now, and it still has Jeremiah on the injured reserve.
I mean, he's safely always on the injured reserve. I don't know how much to trust RotoWire with these alternative leagues.
Oh, the last update was July 10th.
I was going to say.
Of last year. Jesus. Oh, here we go. CFL.ca. Here we go.
Yeah, the actual team site doesn't even have depth charts up yet.
This has Drew Brown as the quarterback.
Yeah, as long as it's not Dustin Crum, I think I'm okay.
And this was from the 18th, April 18th.
Yeah, I don't know if I could deal with Dustin Crum.
Jeremiah at quarterback. After Burke traded for Brown, a subscriber gave him a 2-year contract. It's safe to say he'll be the starting quarterback for Game 1 against the Winnipeg.
Yeah, I mean, Masoli's just constantly injured, so you can't rely on him. But you said the Elks were interesting at plus 1,600. What about the Saskatchewan Roughriders at plus 1,500?
Yeah, interesting.
After that, that's kind of like your groupings right here. After that, it's a steep decline in price. Drop. The Hamilton Tiger Cats plus 800 are your next up.
I feel that they're always so up and down. There's going to be a lull in the season where you can get some good value.
I believe that too. BC Lions plus 650. If you're going for one of the top teams, that's probably your best bet.
That is the thing to go, correct?
Because everything else is 5-1, 5-1, 2-1. So the Alouettes are plus 500.
That's too low.
Too low for. I mean, yeah, they just won it.
They literally just won it. I mean, I wish there was a prop bet where you could bet them not to make the playoffs.
This is a weird team. Usually, I do think they will make the playoffs though.
Jim, you only live once, dude.
And then the Toronto Argonauts plus 500. I will reiterate again, Chad Kelly not starting, I believe, what was it, 8 games?
Yeah, like there's definitely something going on there. There's literally no point in doing that.
So not touching the Argos. The Blue Bombers sitting at plus 200 are your favorites to win it all.
Way too low, dude.
I don't know if you're going to get a better price. You will. You will
Dude,
somewhere.
when they won it 2 years ago, they were a bigger price than where they are now, and they're coming off losing it in the finals.
Well, the issue is a lot of these other teams are also going through some rough patches.
But it still doesn't matter.
There's a lot of turnover.
Their season is like fucking 5 years long.
It's so long. It's so long, Erik. It goes to like November.
There's going to be a part where you can get a better price, hopefully at plus 200.
Where is the Grey Cup this year?
Oh my god.
Ooh, Vancouver.
It's in Vancouver?
It's in Vancouver.
Have you ever been to Vancouver?
No.
Vancouver is one of those cities I'd always want to go to.
Same, dude. It's in, so yeah, Vancouver. Oh shit. November 17th, Erik. What you got anything going on November 17th?
I don't know. I'd have to look at my fall schedule.
It's a Friday?
It's on a Friday this year?
Yeah, November 17th is a Friday.
Why are they having it on a Friday? So it doesn't go up against the
NFL.
NFL.
November 17th. No, it's not. Oh, that's 2023. Shut up, Google. I fucking hate you. It's a Sunday. Fuck off. It's on a Sunday. Why would I be looking for November 17th of last year? Eat my ass, internet. It's 11. It's the week before Thanksgiving.
That's usually a big training week for me, buddy.
Oh, Erik. Don't bitch out on me yet. Don't bitch out on me yet.
That's my middle name.
Right now, who's winning the Grey Cup? I want your take right now.
Up, Winnipeg.
BC. I'm gonna say BC. I'm riding with the Cats. I'm riding with the Cats this year. Does Nathan Rourke go back to the CFL?
No.
He got cut from the Patriots, so he probably. So you're saying he ends up on another squad somewhere in the NFL?
He'll end up on another squad somewhere in the NFL.
I believe that as well. Now, Erik, the UFL looking in the past. I did a really good job. So I wasn't able to watch any of these games live because I had graduation to go to Saturday, and I had to help my girlfriend with some car issues on Sunday. But I did such a good job. I turned off notifications on all social media.
Okay.
I didn't get spoiled on any game. So I sat down Sunday night and I watched every single game back to back to back to back.
How long did that take?
Without spoilers. It took me all night. I started at like 6. I wasn't done till like I wasn't done till well past midnight. But the beauty of rewatching is you could skip all the commercials.
Which is
and
nice.
skip halftime. It was nice.
Which is nice. That's nice.
Starting us off, the Renegades finally get a win. I was wrong. They did not find a way to lose this one. Literally from the jump of the second quarter, the Renegades run away. They win 47-23. They passed the total by themselves.
Not even close. Not even close. I mean, it was Showboats have some major issues.
I didn't realize the defense was this bad. I get the Renegades actually have a legit offense.
Yeah.
When you can make the Renegades defense look good,
you have an issue.
This year, you have major issues.
Like major issues. Couldn't stop shit. And the offense just couldn't get anything going. And they just got behind the 8 ball. It was just a waterfall effect.
It was disgusting. Like the Renegades could literally do whatever they wanted. Luis Perez looked fantastic out there. He was slinging dimes. They even could run the ball, Erik. They've never been able to run the ball this entire season. Davion Smith had 101 yards and 2 touchdowns.
It was crazy what they were able to do with the ball, with the rock.
Absolutely insane. Also, just stat update for the people. The Memphis Showboats this year, I talked about on the gymnasium too.
Mhm.
32 sacks allowed on the season
Okay.
in 7 weeks, almost averaging 5 sacks a game.
Okay.
I feel like we got to be approaching some record, right?
It's got to be something.
Like, that's awful.
That's like really bad, dude.
Do you know who the number 1 team is in not getting their quarterback sacked?
Stallions.
Nope. They are number 5.
Battlehawks.
No. Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Those two are both right in the middle at 14
Panther.
and 15 apiece. No, Panthers are actually number 2. Panthers quarterbacks have been sacked 21 times.
Who is it? Brahmas?
It's the San Antonio Brahmas.
Look at that, dude.
9 sacks.
Win in the trenches, man. Win in the trenches, dude.
Also, I think their quarterbacks usually do a decent job of getting rid of the ball fast, especially like Garbers. Garbers was really good at that for the 4 weeks he played. And it's the way the offense is set up. But also, we'll get into that later. I have some gripes with the San Antonio offense at the moment. For now, give Arlington their flowers. Memphis is officially the worst team in the UFL now. They're so bad, dude. And I have a future on this team. I had a future on them. They got eliminated. This is disgusting. Both these teams, by the way, eliminated from the playoffs.
How can I word this? Yeah. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see the fight these teams have now since they're starting to kind of fall off.
Well, they're still trying to get film out there. And these teams both, like Dawood Davis for the Showboats, they both have some players that are trying to get on NFL rosters. They need to get the film out there. I am interested now that teams are officially eliminated, if they kind of let other quarterbacks, if they kind of let them play a little bit more.
Let other quarterbacks eat?
Yeah, just to get film for them now that the season doesn't really matter for these teams.
They could.
It's a theory. I don't know how likely that is because we didn't see that in the XFL last year. We didn't see that in the USFL the last 2 years. But I do believe that once you're eliminated, I think maybe coaches experiment with stuff a little bit more. Maybe we see some different play calling. Maybe we see some just trying new things. Because remember last year in the XFL when the Orlando Guardians were eliminated, that's when they started to get good and entertaining.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
That's a good point. That's true.
Who knows?
That's true.
Next game, though, Battlehawks Birmingham. Many people called it the game of the year. Erik, with the Birmingham Stallions winning 30-26, did it live up to the hype for you?
All I can remember is I put together a little video for my podcast, and the clip I used from your segment when you were on it was you said this Battlehawks defense is legit. The first play I turned on was the play when the two defensive backs ran into each other. They gave up.
This was rough. This is you could, especially in the first half.
Yeah.
It looked like Birmingham was the much better team.
Battlehawks got some stuff going in the second half. They made that big error with the two DBs running each other that gave away the go ahead touchdown. There was that blocked punt, at the end where it looked maybe we would get a little AJ magic, but Stallions defense came up. Obviously, these are the two best teams in the league, but when you throw people on the football field with a weird shaped ball, anything can happen. Would it shock me if one of these teams didn't make the finals? No, but when you just look at paper and how they play, they're the best two teams.
It wouldn't crazily shock me. It would kind of shock me if neither of them made it. That would be shocking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This game was amazing. It was very entertaining. I need to see what's up with AJ McCarron. He got hurt. So.
Oh, he's hurt?
Ankle injury.
Really?
So he probably won't be playing next week. This coming week, he probably won't be playing.
Interesting. Okay.
So we'll have to see. Hopefully he rests. Another thing coming into this is the Battlehawks are beaten up. Mm-hmm. Birmingham. It's just this. All this showed me is these are easily the two best teams right now.
Yep.
clearly. And also, like, Adrian Martinez is definitely the guy in Birmingham. He definitely is.
Yeah, he's QB1 for sure.
For sure. Now for Sunday, Eric. Your Michigan Panthers took down the DC Defenders, winning 22-9. Where were the Defenders that we saw last week? Or like the week 6? What happened?
Where's their defense? Where is their offense? Where is anything? This team. Are they
disgusting.
the big? I know there's some bad teams, Renegades, Showboats, Roughnecks.
They're the biggest disappointment by far.
That's my question. Are they the biggest disappointment? Like,
because they were so good last year. They were so clean and crisp, and they look awful and sloppy. It's just bad.
It's beyond bad. It's awful, dude.
I don't get it. Somehow still alive for the playoffs. Still technically alive for the first seed.
How?
Because the XFL, because the standings in the XFL conference are so close. There's only 2 games separating them, and both San Antonio and St. Louis. Also, just start Bryce Perkins, Michigan. He's your guy.
Oh, 100%. Just stop, roll out Perkins, and just go with it.
Bryce Perkins is the guy in Michigan. Not only was he somehow like your 4th string option, he's better than your 1st string was. I think Bryce Perkins is better than EJ Perry looked. He looked better than EJ Perry. He looked better than Danny Atling. He looked way better than Brian Lewerke.
Oh, that doesn't take much, dude.
Like, just start Bryce Perkins. It shouldn't be this difficult.
It should be a basic decision.
And I know that the Panthers will have Birmingham coming up. They have a shot.
Maybe.
I think they have the best shot in the USFL.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Like I would say they have the best shot in the the USFL conference.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last game, any other takeaways for DC, Michigan? Like DC, extremely disappointing for sure.
Insanely disappointing. Not even close, dude.
Last game, Eric. San Antonio, comeback win. I don't know how they keep getting away with it. The Brahmas win 15-12, cementing the USFL playoffs, by the way. It is Birmingham. It is Michigan. Those are your USFL playoffs. The Brahmas somehow make a comeback, win at 15-12. Crazy how Houston let that happen. This offense for the Brahmas, though, is what I want to talk about. For how good it looked early on, it is the last 2 weeks especially has looked awful.
How can I word this? Sometimes there's just teams that have shit go their way and they win a title.
Do you think it's the Brahmas? You're just a big Wade Phillips fan.
Dude, dude. Well, first of all, did you see him rocking the Yellow Rock t-shirt during the game, dude? Respect. But I'm just saying, like, this year, the Celtics, everything is going their way in the NBA playoffs.
That's true.
I'm just saying that there's certain games where shit just goes their way. So
they somehow make it work. I wonder, like Dormady, I don't know. Dormady's been iffy. The play calling has been weird. I don't understand this Brahmas team as it stands right now. Still very alive. I mean, they could fall in the playoffs too. They're not like locked in by any means, but still technically alive for both the playoffs and the 1 seed somehow. So as we stand, Eric, the official UFL standings, let's see what they are real quick. Looking them up right now. But yeah, I don't understand. Also, the Houston Roughnecks, like, I don't know. Out of like everything about them is bad. I don't like Reed Sinet didn't look good. Garitano's not good.
Here's the thing. Shout out to Jeff, dude. Jeff was on, when was it? During the brunch time bets. And he said, Reed Sinet, his prop is up at 187. I put a little financial investment on that and I hit it. So props to Jeff in the chat for propping that out.
So the official standings right now, in the USFL conference, you have the Stallions, the Panthers, the Showboats, and the Roughnecks. The Stallions and the Panthers both locked in for the playoffs. However, they have not clinched the conference yet. So Michigan, somehow, if Birmingham drops a game or two, Michigan could win. But I think there's some fuckery going on here. I think I read something. I'll need to confirm next week. I believe either way, I think the game's going to be in Birmingham. So,
whoa, rewind. What'd you say?
I think either way the game would be in Birmingham because I think there was issue with the Michigan Stadium.
Ford Field.
Yeah, I think there's some issue with Ford Field.
What's the date on that?
Let's see. Schedule wise, let's see. Conference championship would be June 8th, Saturday, June 8th.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Actually, it says location to be announced, so I think maybe it'd be fine. Maybe I just heard some bullshit.
June 8th. No, it says there's nothing going on there.
It's all clear, so maybe I just heard some BS.
I mean, it says 6:20, Zach Bryan.
I might have just heard some BS then.
What's the date again? One more time.
June 8th, Erik.
Dude, sorry about it. I'm trying.
We're all trying here, buddy.
What's going on, dude?
What? Nothing going on?
I mean, I'm looking at it right now. It says there's nothing.
We're good then. I probably just heard some rigmarole. In the XFL standing, we have the Battlehawks at 5-2, the Brahmas at 5-2, the Defenders at 3-4. Defenders are only 2 games behind.
Okay.
And they have a head-to-head tie with the San Antonio. And they could have the head-to-head tie with St. Louis this week when they play the Battlehawks, who do not have A.J. McCarron.
But we've seen it before where teams don't have QB1 and they rally a little bit.
Erik, could you tell me off the top of your head who QB2 is for the St. Louis Battlehawks?
Jesus Christ. Where do you go to college?
He went to Troy.
No clue.
Or Arizona State. I really hope they don't go with Brandon Silvers.
Brandon Hi-Ho Silvers?
Yeah, dude. Remember, he played for the Houston Roughnecks last year, and then they fell apart at the end of the season. I hope they go with Manny Wilkins. Or I hope in a stunning turn that no one saw coming, the St. Louis Battlehawks announce Ben DiNucci, starting quarterback. Do you understand how hype I would be if Ben DiNucci trotted out?
Ben DiNucci.
I would love life so much, Erik.
Ben fucking DiNucci.
Okay, Erik, now it is time for my favorite game show, my favorite quiz of you.
Yes.
Can you name me who had the best attendance in Week 7?
I'm going to go with Stallions.
You would be correct. 14,056 for the Birmingham Stallions. Up next, DC at 12,222. Who had the least?
Houston.
Correct. 6,134 in attendance in Houston. Erik, as for the TV numbers, who do you think had the best one? It was a low week, by the way, for all the games. Low week this week.
Stallions, Battlehawks.
Battlehawks Stallions did have the best at 758,284 on Fox.
Brahmas Roughnecks had the worst because I think there was something messed up with the start. They started a little bit later. Or there was
it was close. It's basically a tie, but yes, technically Brahmas Roughnecks had the worst at 572,585. Memphis Showboats Renegades also had 586,436. And then Michigan DC 665,001. Again, this is Mother's Day weekend. This is also something we've talked about personally. I think they need to start the season when the XFL started it.
Yeah, it's
right after football.
Yep.
So that you're not going too deep into the summer.
I agree 100%.
There are, I mean, some people would say there are the worries about like going on against March Madness, but you know what? I'm cool with it. I'm fine with it. They're
Well,
also
here's the thing.
Eric. Well,
Here's-
go. You do yours first, but I have some. There, I have
Go.
something to tell you that they're looking into next season. By the way, but go ahead.
Lay it on me. No, lay it on me.
Looks like they might be looking into Friday games, like
That'd be
prime,
cool.
like Friday prime time, like Friday night.
That'd be great.
I would love that so much.
The problem is not the problem, but the thing you have to look at is what is better for the UFL? Is it better for them to start right after football where it's hungry and they can kind of carry that momentum in? Or is it better for them to wait and like you kind of leak into summer? You know what I mean? And like you're going to lose people in the summer. It's just a fact of life.
That's because summer. Like, I mean, I get it. People want to go outside. People want to be like doing things in the summer. I understand. Like, people want to be going to like. You would hope maybe years down the line that the audiences at the games would peak up in summer, but you're gonna lose. Like, lose TV viewers in the summer because people want to be outside on the weekends, and especially on like holidays like Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
We'll have Memorial Day coming up too.
Well, I mean, and the thing is, like, you have to look at it. Okay, let's pull the calendar up real quick. Okay,
Pull them up, Eric.
so the Super Bowl ended what day? The Super Bowl was the 10th this year, right?
Super Bowl. It was a Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it was the 11th or 18th.
It was.
Oh, it was the
had to be
11th.
I don't know. Super Bowl this year was the 11th.
All right, so and it's a 10-week season.
Yep, 10-week season, playoffs, and then the championship game. So 12 weeks total.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're done April 20th. So
Yeah, that's when the XFL was done last year.
And I mean, the thing is you have basically a 3-week stretch where you're toward the end of your season. And then you'd have the 2 playoff games with no competition. Yeah, I mean, that's probably what I would have done.
Well, you couldn't have done it. I understand why they didn't do it this year for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because of everything, like the delayed season. It was kind of rushed. So I get why they didn't do it this year.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see it next year. I'll be okay if they don't. That's just something that I would personally do.
Yeah.
Oh, John. By the way, Jon Snow's asking, "Where's WNBA, Jim?" He's around. He's around.
Hey. Guess who's undefeated in WNBA betting this year?
It's Erik. It's Uncle Rico, baby.
One bet, one winner. One bet, one winner, my friend.
My man. But yeah, that's something I want to see. But Erik, Friday night games, yay or nay?
I would love Friday night games.
Like one game of like, what if you make the game of the week, the Friday night game? It's like a special game.
But
lead off your weekend.
But here's the thing. What would get more people? An afternoon game on ABC or a primetime game on Fox Sports 1?
Oh, prime. You're 100% right. It'd be the afternoon game on ABC, 100%.
Because that is right during the middle of regular television. They're not going to move a regular television show to watch a football game. They would put it on Fox Sports 1.
What does Fox show on most Friday nights?
They have the big contract with SmackDown with the wrestling.
Oh. ABC has their regular schedule. You could do ESPN.
But what would be more?
Again, you'd probably want your prime time on like an actual like ABC or Fox.
ESPN has contracts with NHL and NBA, so they'd be running those out.
So it'd have to be on FS1.
It would have to be on FS1.
And then just put whatever game on that one then. Who cares then?
Well, you know what I mean? I mean, like...
No, you're right, though. You're right,
yeah.
though. Just who cares then?
Yeah.
Erik, we're running into a little bit of an issue for the gambling part of our segment because guess what? There's no lines out.
I know, which is like kind of...
It's because I guarantee you they are waiting for like injury reports and depth charts in right now, which will be coming out probably tomorrow. Because like there's so many hurt. Eric, how many? I think every team besides Birmingham, Arlington, and St. Louis was playing a different quarterback than they had. Oh, and DC. Sorry, and even Jordan Tomu was out for a good chunk of the game.
Yeah, there's Jordan Tomu. Jesus Christ.
He got banged up.
Jesus, dude. Talk about someone that fell from grace, man.
Like, every team was playing a different quarterback than the week they had prior, basically. We'll be seeing it again. So we'll look at the futures right now, Eric. So DraftKings futures. Defenders, 30-1, plus 3,000.
Nope.
Panthers, plus 900.
So here's my thing. I think the best angle is Panthers, Brahmas, whatever team you like bet.
Brahmas plus 800. If you listen to us at the start of the season, you got Brahmas at what, like 15-1?
Yeah.
Battlehawks plus 230.
Online, they're at 11-1.
Battlehawks plus 230. Stallions minus 145.
Way too low.
Panthers right now. I could take a shot on the Panthers.
I think the team to take would be the Panthers or the
Brahmas.
Brahmas. One of those.
I would take the Panthers. I would take the Panthers right now at 9-1. I guarantee you they're probably looking at depth charts.
Oh, yeah. They don't know the starting quarterback, so they can't do anything.
Let's look up just UFL on Twitter and see what's happening. I'm looking up the latest right now for the UFL. Never mind. This is all stupid shit. Okay, Eric, you ready to just make this DraftKings lineup and do our best, do our damnedest, because this is a hard week for it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
this is a hard week, but we don't know who's starting.
We don't know who's starting, so it's like, all right.
So we know Adrian Martinez will be starting.
All right, so start at the quarterback position. All right, so basically,
you want me to just list the starters because it's a gross list. You have Adrian Martinez, Luis Perez, Jordan Tomu as your like guaranteed starters.
Oh, is he starting for sure?
Tomu's probably in. Like, he came back in the game.
Okay.
So he's probably going to start. I still don't know if I'd play him. I would assume Bryce Perkins for Michigan, but we don't know for sure. I would assume they're just going to keep trying Troy Williams for Memphis, but we don't know for sure. I honestly have zero idea for who's going to start for Houston, whether it's Garantano or Sinet. I have zero idea for that one.
All right.
And then San Antonio, it could be, I assume Quentin Dormady, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go Kevin Hogan.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. All right, UFL. So let's do what we do now. Do you want to take Hillis versus Memphis?
Do I want to take who?
The Michigan running back. What's his name?
Oh, running back. You want to go running back first? You want to go
West Hills, yeah.
West Hills?
Yeah. You want to do that?
Let me look up anything on him. Let me see. Let's see how he's doing. That's not a bad option. I love going against Memphis.
Because look.
I would either go him or Colburn. Because did Colburn get more play last week? Colburn got 16 attempts last week. 8 the week before, 15, 7, 9, and 5. Hills got 10, 9, 16, 4, 15, and 7, and 11. So they're getting similar attempt numbers.
Okay.
And Colburn is 1,000 cheaper than him.
All right, so let's go Colburn.
Also, Colburn consistently has been doing more with less.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, shoot. Chef Brandon's saying, Jim, did you see the XFL was shown on the Chicago Bears schedule release video?
Oh, we're gonna have to check that out.
We will check that out after we make our lineups. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. Big ups, my man. Big ups.
All
He's
right.
a Chicago. I believe he's a fellow Midwesterner like us.
Defense.
I say go Colburn. By the way,
What defense do you want?
this one's tough, Eric. I don't know. Maybe the Renegades, because San Antonio's been like such a mess offensively.
All right, let's put in the Renegades. Now we get to the $1 million question.
Okay, so I will say this. I feel like you almost have to go Martinez.
All right.
Because like this Houston team is in shambles.
Okay.
I will say this though. I will probably have a lineup especially if he's like in there where I put Bryce Perkins in there.
Okay.
Jon Snow says San Antonio defense or St. Louis or Michigan. But those are all like the most expensive ones. And Erik has said before he doesn't like paying up for defenses.
I'm very, very strict about that.
So wide receivers then. At this stage, I don't know if we take anyone from St. Louis if they don't have AJ throwing them the ball.
We're gonna assume he's not playing. Excuse me.
I'm going to assume he's not playing this week at the very least.
Yeah. Mm.
This is a very tough week. I feel like we should get at least one Michigan guy in there, and we should get one Birmingham guy in there for sure.
Okay. What Birmingham guy do you want to get? Let's go with the running back.
You want to get another running back for Birmingham? We want to get the running back there? Let's see.
No. Sorry. I forgot we had Martinez.
Yeah.
What wide receiver do you want?
That's what I'm trying to think right now. I'm trying to think which guy that I want. Marlon Williams has been jumping off, hasn't he?
Sternberg.
Yeah.
Or Marlon Williams.
I kind of want to go Marlon Williams because he's been getting like Deion Kane is like the number one guy, but I don't know if he's worth the $7,800.
Okay. Well, and Marlon's only $700 plus. You know?
Yeah, but sometimes we might be able to like pay up for a guy because Jon Snow did say Lovett versus Arlington. I do believe that San Antonio will try and run the hell out of the ball, so I don't mind putting Lovett in as a flex in your lineup.
Lovett in.
Let's get John Lovett in there. So Lovett is 9,400, just so you're aware.
Yeah.
We got one more flex and one more receiver and tight end. We have 11,400 left.
Is this the week Coutier finally does something?
Is this the week that Coutier just finally does something for 6,000 against? Has he done anything all season? No, he has not.
So, excuse me, Jesus Christ. All right, let's go to the showboats. Pick a Michigan wide receiver.
Michigan wide receiver is tough. Mariner, no, hasn't done it for us. I mean, I feel like it has to be Sims, but he's expensive.
What about Quinn?
Ooh, or Sampson. Nakua kind of went off a little bit last week. They've been using him a bit more. That's taking a shot though. Trey Quinn, not a bad option. He just hasn't gotten a lot of points. He's been targeted a decent amount.
What about Nakua?
Nakua is the one I was kind of looking at. He kind of like blew up last week against DC. Jon Snow also has an interesting one here. Mariner's an interesting one. Sayosi Mariner is interesting. He didn't get targeted a ton last week, but he got targeted like consistently before that. The issue is we don't know who the quarterback's going to be. So we don't know who like their preferred guy is. I would kind of go in like Nakua's got the talent,
Mm-hmm.
and he was getting play with Perkins in, and I'm betting on Perkins being in. And he kind of gives us some space to work with. If we go Nakua, we have 6,700 to work with for the other player that we have.
All right, let's go to Nakua.
Do we want to take a Showboats player at all against this Michigan team?
No.
I agree.
Do you want to go Canella again, or do we already have someone from Arlington?
We do not have anyone from Arlington. We just have the Arlington defense.
All right, let's go Canella.
You think he has another breakout week?
Yeah.
Because he was number 3 last week? He went off for 30 points. But he's been consistently getting at least like double digits for most of the season.
Yeah, it works for me, my man.
And Arlington versus San Antonio, like, I like it. I like this lineup. So here's our lineup, Erik. Adrian Martinez, Matt Colburn, Marlon Williams. It's Matthew Colburn. Samson Nakua, John Lovett, Sal Cannella, and the Renegades defense.
I like it.
We're saving that lineup. Since we don't have any lines out, you want to just pick winners? Winners and losers? We'll just pick winners and losers, baby. So, Showboats, Panthers. Going Panthers.
Kind of have to go Panthers there, dude.
It's in Michigan. It's in Detroit.
I mean, a game could be close. There could be that little letdown spot for qualifying for the playoffs, making the playoffs, but
Roughnecks at Stallions.
Stallions.
Yeah, Stallions all day. Defenders at Battlehawks.
Battlehawks.
Yeah, I'm going to go St. Louis here in a very close game. Ugly game, maybe. And then Renegades at Brahmas.
I'll go Brahmas.
Yeah, I can't. I got to go Brahmas, too. They just keep finding a way to win. Jon Snow's going Panthers, Battlehawks, Stallions, and Renegades. The Renegades did look really good. I mean, Renegades looked really good. It was against the Showboats, but they looked really good. Any other take? Erik, we're coming on the last half of the regular season. There are only 3 weeks left, 8, 9, and 10.
Oh, sorry. I clicked the wrong link. My apologies.
What would you like to see for the end of the regular season of the UFL?
I'm trying to pull up future schedules. What I would like to see, this is something I don't know if they can do. Flex scheduling.
Maybe they'll be able to do it next year. It's tough, though, because I think they have it might be some weird agreement with the stadiums.
Because, like, right now, okay, I'm looking at week 10.
Okay, we're looking at week 10.
They have a lovely 6 p.m. game on Fox on Sunday. Primetime, major network.
Yes.
It's the Roughnecks and the fucking Showboats.
Yeah, it's the 2 worst teams, but sometimes that makes for the best games.
I know, but, like, tune in, primetime, to watch.
Yeah, I probably would have flexed. That week, that week I would have flexed San Antonio, St. Louis, because how would you not want a St. Louis home game on primetime?
Yeah. Or even Panthers, Stallions.
Yeah, again, yeah. That's a playoff preview. That's a preview for the playoffs. They play next week for the playoffs.
I mean, look at that. Like, Saturday is a loaded day of football. On Sunday, you have just bottom feeder teams. That's just the thing I don't like. I also don't like the 2 games at the same time. I fucking hate that.
Are they doing that again?
Yeah, week 9.
Oh, fucking hell. What are they doing?
It's
always Fox. It's always, dude. Can I just vent too? This isn't about the UFL. This is just about Fox broadcasts. I don't know any network that does the. I noticed it in college football. I noticed it in the NFL, and I noticed it in the UFL. There's no other network that does this more. Touchdown, commercial, extra point commercial, kickoff commercial. I swear to God, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Fox does it more than anyone else, and it pisses me off.
It's bad. It's really bad. Moving to answer your question, I want flex scheduling, and I don't want games scheduled at the same time. I know that that's probably going to be easier this year because now, like you said, it was such a rush that probably what happened was there's a lot of stuff already on the TV calendar and scheduled at certain venues, so they couldn't make it happen. They had to do some double lap. But when you have 4 games and you have to schedule 2 at the same time, that's just kind of unexcusable to me. Saturday the 25th, that is Memorial Day weekend. Why not have one of these games on a Monday?
Or Friday.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, what is possibly going on? There's nothing. I mean, Fox may have a baseball game on that day. I mean, what?
Who cares what baseball is doing? Fuck baseball!
All right, Fox TV schedule.
That's what I have to say, Eric.
26th.
Nah, fuck baseball, bro. Don't care.
Yeah, I'm turning on right now.
Nah, fuck baseball!
Dude, Jim, you're still my boy, dude. I'm just trying to see what the fuck they have on TV that day, man.
I don't care what it is. They should have the UFL on.
They have the UFL, which goes into NASCAR. And it is the Coca-Cola 600, which is one of their bigger races.
Nah, fucking.
But flip side, May 27th, Memorial Day. Okay, this is their lineup.
Okay.
Local programming all the way up to 8 p.m. MASH, the comedy that changed the television special. So literally, they just have local programming on all fucking day on Fox.
For which week? Which day is that?
Monday the 27th, which is Memorial Day.
Yeah, they could probably, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing that I don't like.
They probably expect not very many people to be watching TV on Memorial Day.
Yeah, but you know what? You gotta do a better job. You gotta be better.
I'm trying to scan through real quick the Chicago Bears video to see if I see any XFL. I'm doing a look through right now. But Eric, looking forward to the playoffs? What do you think? What do you think of the matchup that's already in place, the Panthers versus the Stallions?
Whoever wins that's winning the ship.
Really? Jon Snow says the UFL could claim Memorial Day like the NHL claims January 1st and NFL claims Thanksgiving. So the thing I always say they could do that with Easter too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, easily.
So they could definitely do that. Okay. We got it right here. Eric, don't worry. I know we're playing this on your YouTube channel, but it won't be enough to get copyrighted. Trust me.
Oh, Jim, I swear to God.
We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine, Eric.
Moving to England.
This little six right here.
England then Florida. Wait.
Look at it right there.
He doesn't even
What?
know.
I missed it.
Oh, Eric, that's because you don't pay attention to shit. What the fuck? You have to watch, Eric.
Or was it England then Florida? Wait,
Oh, right
who's
there.
this?
Yeah.
He doesn't even go here.
I got it.
Not only did they rep the XFL OG 2020 XFL, they rep my favorite team, the LA Wildcats.
I saw it. God damn it. If I get a fucking strike, Jim.
Eric, you're not going to get a strike. Stop being a little baby. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, folks. That'll do it for this episode of Spring Fever. I can't believe there's no lines out. They should still. The books are cowards for not doing that. I'm just going to call them out. Cowards.
Yeah. Books are bitches.
Cowards. Thank you all for watching. We love you. We love the UFL. I'll see you Sunday for the streams, baby. I'll see you Sunday for the stream. Love you guys. Bye-bye.